All right, class. So we are ready to start our lesson 8.2. We're continuing talking about fractions. This time we're going to talk about equal shares. So let's read Unlock the Problem. Four friends share two small pizzas equally. What are two ways the pizza could be divided equally? How much pizza will each friend get? So let's look at the not blue anymore, the green box here on the side. How might the two ways be different? So, if we're trying to divide pizza two different ways for four friends to share, the way it might be different is the slices might be a little different. So, that's what we're going to write. And there we see the number of slices might be a little different. So, let's look at one way. It tells us to draw two circles to show the pizzas. Well, it's already drawn for us. We have two circles here. Now, how many friends are going to be dividing the pizza? If we look here, it says four friends. So we have four friends. Now, we're going to cut each pizza into four slices. And they already did that for you. Two pizzas cut into four slices. So how many equal parts are there? Well, we have four equal parts here, 1, 2, 3, 4, and four equal parts here, 1, 2, 3, 4. So how many equal parts is that? That is 8 equal parts. So each friend can have two equal parts. Each friend will get 2/8 of all the pizza. So one friend is going to get this, another friend is going to get this, another friend's going to get this, and another friend's going to get that. So that's one friend, two friends, three friends, four friends. So out of 8 slices, each friend will get 2. So 2 out of 8. So let's look at it another way. Again, how many friends were there? 4 friends. So cut all the pizza into 4 slices. So right now we have 4 slices. 1, 2, 3, 4. So how many equal parts are there? 4 equal parts. And so on this picture, each friend will get a whole half, which is kind of funny, right? Each friend can have 1 equal part. Each friend will get 1/2 of a pizza. So friend number 1 is going to get this, friend number 2 is going to get this, friend number 3 is going to get this, and friend number 4 is going to get this. So that's how they're different. They're going to have the same amount of pizza, but it's cut a little differently, which is what we wrote up here. Now let's look at try this. 4 girls share 3 oranges equally. Draw a quick picture to find out how much each girl gets. So how many oranges? 3 oranges. So let's draw here 3 oranges. 1 orange, 2 oranges, 3 oranges. Okay, now we are going to draw lines to divide the circles equally. So we have how many girls? 4 girls dividing 3 oranges. So let's cut them into fourths. Perfect. Now next one says shade the part one girl gets. So if there are 4 girls, she's going to get 1 part. So we're going to shade in 1 part of the orange. So we're going to keep shading. All right, so describe what part of an orange each girl gets. Well, we have these 3 parts shaded in that one girl is going to get. And then let's say that's friend number 1, right? And then friend number 2 would get these 3 parts. Friend number 3 would get these 3 parts. And then we see we have 1 left over in each square. And then friend number 4 would get those 3. So each girl is going to get 3 out of 4 parts of an orange. You see here, she gets 3 out of 4 parts. She gets 3 out of 4 parts. And she would get 3 out of 4 parts. So with the last girl, she would get 1 out of each one. So out of 3 oranges, everybody gets the same amount. This might be a little bit confusing, but let's keep going to see if we have more examples so you guys can understand. Let's look at this example up here. Melissa and Kyle, oh, would you look at that? Today we have Melissa in our example. Melissa and Kyle are planning to share one pan of lasagna with 6 friends. They do not agree on the way to cut the pan into equal parts. Will each friend get an equal share using Melissa's way or using Kyle's way? So if we look over here, Melissa's way is you cut it all the way down and you have a bunch of long pieces. And here we have Kyle's way, he cut them equally divided. So will Melissa's shares and Kyle's shares have the same shape? Well, let's look over here. Let me bring it in a little closer too. Do they have the same shape? Well, as you can see here, hers are long and skinny, his are shorter and a little thicker. So no, they do not have the same shape. Will their shares using either way be the same size? Well, let's see. Here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 pieces. And here in Kyle's way, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 pieces. So yes, the shares are the same. We will write yes. And for the last question, so each friend will get in blank share using either way. Each friend will get an equal share either way. So even though they look different, and this way seems more practical, this is usually how you cut it, really Melissa's way you will still have an equal amount dividing with your friends. So let's look at this hot explain question. Explain why both ways let friends have the same amount. Well, that's what we just said. Even though they're cut in different shapes, each friend will still have an equal amount. They're still divided into 8 equal parts. So I'm just going to write that. Still divided into 8 equal parts. Okay, so that's the most important thing. Even though they look different, it's still equal. Now let's go to share and show. Share and show number 1. 2 friends share 4 cookies equally. Use the picture to find how much each friend gets. So let's think about dividing the cookies. Let's see. There are more cookies than friends. So let's see. 2 friends sharing 4 cookies equally. Friend number 1 could get this cookie. Friend number 2 could get that cookie. Friend number 1 could get this cookie. Friend number 2 could get that cookie. Is it divided equally that way? Yeah, each friend gets 2 cookies. So our answer could be each friend gets 2 whole cookies. Makes sense, right? Yeah. If there are 4 cookies, you divide them by 2 friends. Each friend will get 2 whole cookies. All right, number 2. Draw lines to show how much each person gets. Write the answer. So here we have 8 sisters sharing 3 brownies equally. So first, let's divide these first 2 brownies into 4 parts because we know that each sister, 1, 2, 3, 4, will get a piece of the brownie. 5, 6, 7, 8. So each sister will get one little piece. And then so one sister out of 4 pieces, that's 1/4. And then over here we have a whole brownie left and it's left over. Right now each sister got an even amount, right? Equal amount. And then we have a whole brownie left over. So we would have to divide this brownie into 8 little pieces and divide them equally among the sisters because that's what's left over. So the way that we would write this answer is 3/8. Okay, so that's kind of easy to write the names of how we would divide it. There are 3 brownies and divided by 8 sisters, so 3/8. Okay, let's look at number 3. 6 neighbors share 4 pies equally. So you have 4 pies and we're dividing it by 6 neighbors. So now we would do divide them by 3. You would simply go, good. So you have 1, 2, 3 slices here, 4, 5, 6. So that's enough for each neighbor to get 1 slice. But we have 2 more, so we can do it again. Neighbor 1 would get another one, number 2, number 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's enough for each neighbor to get 2 slices of pie. So how would we write this name? Well, I just showed you over here. It would be 4 pies by 6 neighbors. So 4/6. Okay? So I'm not sure why they only teach you to write the names like this now at the end of the lesson, but that's essentially how it is. You would take however many things you're dividing and however many people you're dividing by, and that's how you write the name. So 4 pies is 4, 6 neighbors, 6 sixths. That's a tricky one to say, but that's how you would say it. So now I would like for you guys to do on your own. On your own, number 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then again the question on the back, numbers 10 and 11. Okay, that'll be on OneNote for you to do, and please get that done. Okay, so again, remember this little trick we did here at the end to know the names. You would have the number of things you're dividing and however many people you're dividing, and write the name like that. Okay, so go ahead and practice that right here.